So it's Friday, April 12th. Getting ready to go on my hike, going up to Sassafras Gap Shelter, I believe it's called. It's about 7 miles straight up, so should be an interesting day. Rained a little bit this morning, but I'm okay with that because it kind of cooled things down. I don't think you're going to get away from the humidity around here, so we will start giving it a go. Stayed at the Knock last night. Don't know that I would do it again, but just for you guys that are thinking about a trip, you might give it a pass. The rooms were disgusting for what you paid for, in my opinion. So anyways, here we go. Thank you. Well, we're making our way up the trail. Thankfully, it's not as bad as I had in my mind. So far, so good. I'm sure there's going to be spots, but biggest problem today is sweat and humidity. So we can deal with that, I guess. This must be fairly recent here. A tree come right down in the middle of the trail. As I'm walking up and around it, my pole didn't grab, and when I took a nice run down, that's just not what I need. But pretty crazy how trees just upend like that. So we're making it. It's getting steep, but we're getting there. Got a little tunnel we're going through right now. It's got a pretty good grade to it. So we ended up here at not ended up, but we're here at a little campsite, about a third of the way up. So this is where I thought about coming last night, but I just needed a break. So starting to get some views. It's supposed to stop raining about 10 o'clock. I've been hiking in a drizzle. Nothing major, just trying to keep the electronics dry. But should turn on pretty soon. I'm excited to get to the shelter and see how I feel. If I'm still feeling good, we're gonna roll. We're gonna roll and hopefully do some miles, but that's a little bit. I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, because that might kick my butt the next 2/3. We'll see. Here we go. So we kind of got a view out there. I'm seeing some clouds or steam or something over there. Not sure what it is, but pretty good views as far as this place is concerned. So these guys, I want to pay tribute to this guy that gave his life fighting fires, Wade A. Sutton. So I'm going to show you a new tribute of my own when I get into the next town. Stay tuned. So it looks like we're almost halfway. Started at the bottom. We're that dot right in the middle there. Got a little stream in about a mile. We're going to crest a hill and go to a shelter. So then we'll reassess where we're at. Might have something to eat there. And I'm not sure the video shows it, but down right in the bottom of that holler is where we were. So we'll see. We're getting up there. You know, I've been thinking about family all day today, and just want my wife and kids to know that I love them, and Daddy will be home soon. And I really appreciate you guys giving me this opportunity to come out here. It's been a great experience for me, but I do miss you guys very much. So you too, Nisha. We will be home soon. So love you guys a lot. Just wanted to let you guys know that. So we've climbed 1,500 feet, and we've got 1,300 left to go. So we're doing really good. I'm gonna get some water up here a little ways, and thinking about staying in the shelter because it's like a 20-person shelter, so it might be kind of fun socially, hang out with a bunch of kids. So anyhow, that's where we're at. We're on Sit on Your Bum Gap. Didn't have a name, but that's what I named it. Found a nice log to sit on. Couldn't pass it up. This trail keeps providing cool spots. Walking through a green tunnel right now. I wasn't expecting this one. Fun stuff. Just had to get a shot of this. So there wasn't water in the last two spots that the map said there would be. So this is a welcome sight. I did have some emergency water in my pack, but didn't want to tear into it because it's a pain to unload and load while you're hiking. So I'm gonna get cameled up here. Glad to see this. Good stuff. Well, that was refreshing. Went ahead and washed my face and my hands and everything, so that was nice. Thank you very much. So here's quite a trail. Not bad. A couple blossoms coming out on the trees there. Okay, on the dot on the left there, got to climb up that mountain and down into the shelter. So we're on the level. Just got to climb a little hill, 1.7 miles. Rock and roll. So we crested the hill finally. It's all downhill from here. So if I stay at the shelter anyways. So happy boy. Time to break out the gummy bears. Tell you what, I wish I had this in Wyoming. These birch trees. Take a section of bark out of a dead one like this. Good fire starter. I've always wished we had those closer. So might have to throw a bunch in my food bag on the way home on the airplane. So we made the shelter. Looks like we've hiked 6.9 miles today. So we'll walk down to it. It's a ways down there, about 1/10 of a mile, so it's tempting not to go to it. But we'll go to it and dry our socks and shoes out, force myself to eat something and see what happens then. So we're just gonna cook some lunch real quick. I think this might be my first time on the trail cooking lunch. Got the dirty shoes as a windbreak and gonna boil some water and life will be good. We got a nice honey bun, just like Mama used to make, nice and smashed. So they taste great, even smashed. So there's Wes again. Hey. We're in this shelter here. Patch is over here. She struggled with the trees like I did on the trail, so it's good to hear I wasn't alone there. This is a nice deal here. You can charge your iPads and iPods and stuff, so not a bad deal for this shelter. It says it's $1 though. I didn't bring any money. So I decided to pack it up and keep trucking. I must have my hiker legs because I feel good. It's about 2 or 3 o'clock right now. I can hike a few more hours, so we'll give her a go. So this has been a tough climb. Probably tougher than the last 7 miles. So, almost to the top. Hopefully there's a breeze up there. I can kind of hear it, so we'll get up there and take a little break and dry out. Yeah, there's a little breeze. Sure pretty. So I just climbed, I think, the last uphill for the day. Camp's about a mile away. So
think I'll hang and camp tonight. Pitch the tent, get cleaned up, and relax. So, appreciate you guys.
So I'm just sitting in the tent, end of the day. It's a pretty good day. Got about 11 miles in. And we're gonna do a resupply tomorrow and check the weather and maybe grab a hostel. We'll see. So anyhow, hope you have a good night. We'll catch you next time. Thanks.